Hey folks, it's Vic Noble here with your weekly trade video for the week ending Friday, January the 17th of 2020. This past week in our Coach's Corner Premium Service Skype chat room, there was some great discussion on trading discipline, focus, and what it takes to become a successful trader, etc. This was a great discussion and it generated a lot of comments from the members. In today's video, I want to elaborate on this topic a little bit because it's so vitally important to trading, and I'll also show you some of our trades as well. For this session, I'm going to borrow some valuable insights that I've learned from a fellow named Gary Ryan Blair, who has a program called the 100-Day Challenge. It's a personal development program. And one of the things that he talks about is that you must impose discipline on yourself. If you want something, anything, you have no choice but to impose great discipline upon yourself in order to achieve it. Makes sense, right? I don't care if it's becoming a profitable Forex trader, losing weight, meeting somebody new, or getting into shape. Maybe it's running your first 10K, whatever it is. No discipline, no desired results. It's that simple. So how does this relate to trading? Well, you need to come up with a trading plan and goals, including the trading process that you need to follow, and then strictly follow that plan every single day. And remember, this is your plan, okay? It's not somebody else's. Therefore, you need to drop FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? If you are, I don't know, say you're only trading advanced candle action trade setups, that's it. Well, if someone else makes money doing something else, good for them. That's not for you. Don't get sucked in. Don't feel like you're missing out. That wasn't part of your plan. No apology necessary, right? There will be times when it's the other way around. One of the great statements I heard in this program also that I took was, if you do not impose self-discipline on yourself, you are guaranteed to be disciplined by others. In our case, by the markets. Because when you screw up, nobody else has to know it, but you know it. And that can eat away at your mindset for a very, very long time. It can be psychologically really tough to deal with. Listen, trade like a professional, like a champion. If the methodology makes sense to you, you trust what you're doing and do it. Be willing to lose. Be willing to suffer some drawdowns on the way up. Don't be afraid to lose ever. Okay? Stay with the process. Don't keep jumping in and out with no consistency in your approach, and execute your plan without hesitation, without fear, and without regret. The key to the whole thing, this whole idea here, is to have a plan in the first place, okay? So anyway, I'm going to look at a few trades and I'll make a few comments and we can just kind of get into this a little bit here. These are from this week. We had this one on the New Zealand yen pair. What do we have here? Let me just see here. We had this level of resistance over here, and price went above and below. It came back. When price hits these this is a pretty standout level here. When price hits them, we'll just wait. We don't do anything. Wait to see what happens, the reaction around them in Darko's pre-market analysis video, which he puts out way before any of this stuff happens. The trade was on this day here. What did it do? This is one of our trades. This is called a swing break. In this case, it was actually a rotation, what we call. So price goes down, breaks below all of these lows over here, comes back up. The sell was right up into here, okay? And you can sell it, well, actually, we had these neckline, what we call neckline levels in here. The fill was actually, I think, at 72.88. The high was 72.89. Pretty nice. So in any event, I know down it went like this. There was a 21 pip risk in it. It was up well over a 2-to-1 reward risk. I want to show you something on this particular trade, by the way, about taking profit. The daily chart was very bullish. I want to just, and don't forget, we're selling here on a bullish chart. So you got to know what you're doing. On this daily chart, let's get it back here. This is bullish. This is going up. We're breaking all the swing highs, the higher lows all the way up here. And the advanced market flow is up, something that we teach in the Coach's Corner. Therefore, listen, when you get a move down like this is where the trade happened. Be willing to take a 2-to-1 reward risk. That's good. This little area in here, when you learn to read price action, is a place to expect some reaction. And at that point, there was a 2-to-1 reward risk trade available on that. Okay. What else do we have? We had a Euro Oz. We had a few trades. I'll show you this one. And this was an advanced candle action trade, okay? Maybe those who attended our ACAT webinar at the end of August might recognize this, but price comes down to this level of, is it going to be a support? Well, we don't know. We just wait. This is the candle that formed. That's called a pin bar reversal for us. And on that, the next day, like on this red candle day here, we were looking to buy. Okay, so we go down to the 1 hour chart. And again, in Darko's pre-market analysis video, this is the daily support level, this horizontal line. He said you can look to buy it here, or you can use this little neckline down here, which is a very strong level. There's some big buying going on here. Look at this big institutional candle, type of candle here, compared to the rest of them. And it needed a risk, I think, of 33 pips if you bought it at this level, or 22 pip risk if you bought it at this level, because your stop goes below this low back in here. And away it went up here. The trade was up. That trade was up well over 80 pips on that one. So it was over a 2-to-1 or over a 3-to-1, whatever you did with it. So another nice. And I'll just show you, by the way, we always look at opposing levels. Okay, opposing levels are really important when you're trading. And this was the trade in here. It went up. See this in here? This is another one of those institutional candles where price goes down very sharply. There's probably going to be selling in here, and look at where it stopped. So this is the kind of candle action trading that we teach our traders. More specifically, Darko has brought this very effectively to our members. This was a swing trade on the New Zealand US dollar pair. I'll just go to the 4-hour chart and show you what happened. Now, this was a losing trade. Price came up. This was our sell level up in here, that 66.20-ish area. And see this candle here? This is a 4-hour chart. That's bullish, and it's closing above this line. That's significant. That's a warning sign for us. Okay, it's closing above here, and on this candle right here, that really gets our attention, because now we have established a complete candle above here. The open high low closes above. We move our stop from here, where it was originally, down to here. The loss on this was 20 pips instead of 40. That's a big difference in your account, folks, and learning to mitigate your risk like this is just huge. Now listen, the point of showing you these trades is this. Without a game plan and the discipline to actually use it and follow it, and without the background work before you put on a trade, you're going to fail at trading and at anything else in your life that you want. Wanting is not enough. You need to actually do something, and that something is having a prepared plan and fearlessly following it with courage and with confidence and strength. Always ask yourself this: how can I be more disciplined with my trading in terms of having a plan and flawlessly executing that plan, and in handling a trade once I'm in it, right? Moving my stop, taking profits, managing my money, and all these things. These are all the things that the vast majority of traders never pay attention to, but you don't have to be among them. So, I urge you to choose to be different. Choose to impose discipline on yourself. So there you go. One of our Coach's Corner members, who has made great strides in his trading performance, made this comment on Thursday. He said, "My advice to anyone who wants to become a successful trader is get a mentor who is a successful trader. With the help of your mentor, formulate a game plan that is workable." And then he said, and the last but hardest part is to stick to that game plan. I thought those were very insightful comments, and that, folks, is what this video is all about. The discipline to follow your plan. If you like pure price action trading, you want to learn more about it, you can get one of Darko's PMA, his pre-market analysis videos, each week, absolutely free. We call this our Coach's Corner Starter Service, or a CC Starter Service. And I put a link for joining it in the text below this video or in the email that you received. If this helped you at all, and I sure hope it did, we'd sure appreciate a thumbs up by hitting the like button, and be sure to follow us to keep up to date with our videos, which come out every Friday. Occasionally I put out a midweek video showing a trade that took place. And when you follow us, be sure to click that little bell so that you're notified whenever a new video comes out. And please leave us some feedback or comments. How about what part of trading do you have the most struggle with from a psychological point of view? Okay, thanks so much for listening in today. Have a great weekend, and best wishes for your trading in the week ahead. Take care.